that completely. Three, 4, 7, and 8. Yeah, I'm in the exact same situation. I have 3 of 4, 7, and 8. Yeah, I'm in the exact same boat. The one that I need to pay off is Kentucky. I really need Kentucky to pay off. Because I have Kentucky in the finals. I very, 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 very rarely pick 2 1s in the finals. Very rarely. But I suspect we're gonna get through the weekend with all four 1s still intact. Oh, I could definitely see North Carolina winning too. I could easily see North Carolina winning. I think they're a fantastic team. Yeah, and I don't have a rooting interest left, so now I just gotta go for money. I hope that one bomb turns into more bombs. Hey! Well, it did, just not the way I thought it would. More bombs, more bombs, more bombs, more bombs, more bombs, more bombs. Okay, stop bombs. I hit it very hard and very fast. Oh shit, I didn't mean to go down there. Yeah, I love my Uncle Ulti. He's the best. Hey, there's a kitty. Hi, kitten. You lay down? It's afternoon nap time, isn't it? Ooh, there's a mirror. There she is. She hasn't been in the bed all week because my wife hasn't been here, so she's been laying on my wife's chair. Well, now my wife's back, so... yeah, she stole the chair back. So now Kiva's got to take her bed back. Oh, UCF is up early, 14-8. I do have the game on right here. So, if you see me constantly looking up in this direction, it's because I'm watching... I've got the game on. Oh, you have a high cat, Mom.
Oh, hi.
That Suri said hello.
Hello, Mitsuri.
Laundry, babe?
Oh, shit. Was there still laundry left down there?
Yes, there's another colors down there. Whoa, look at those biddies! 1,069 biddies! That is awesome! Many, many, many thanks! That is awesome. Yeah, and I appreciate it. I'm still working on the newer build that's going to be coming out with all the data build, as I'm going to call it. Hopefully I'll have that done in a couple of weeks. That's going to be the big data dump. That's going to have just tons of data. I got a couple little things I'm going to sneak in there too, but for the most part it's just a data dump. But no, thank you so much for those biddies. That's going to move us very, very, very close. We are very close to our marathon goal. Very, very, very close. But again, thank you so much. That is awesome. Much appreciated. Yeah, so here's the deal with that. Here's the deal with the with this tracker. So the sprites aren't available. They're not. They're not easily available, at least. We've been back and forth with the devs on this. They stopped posting them basically because they don't need to post them. And because of that, there's really... You can still get the raw resources, but then you've got to basically extract them one at a time, and that's going to be a major pain in the ass. So, I would like to do it. I don't think I'm going to. I think it's just too much work, and not enough getting out of it. So, maybe down the road that'll happen, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, the alternate link sprites for this one, for this tracker. I would like to get it in there, but again, you can do it. It's just it's a lot of work. There's the flute. So we're probably gonna find some booties. It'll be a lot of work. Master Sword, blue 3-2. But, yeah, I actually put a little bit of work into it this weekend. It's the data dump for for our Final Fantasy tracker is enormous. I didn't realize how much data it was, and I'm doing a lot of, basically it's a lot of structure, because I have to build a two-dimensional array, which isn't difficult in the JS, but the problem is getting it in the proper structure from where I have it, because it's a lot of data. I did not realize how much data it was until I actually started looking into it, and it's like, that's a lot of data. So, it's going to be a few weeks before I get that one done. I snuck a feature in this last build that I don't think anybody realized. Because I've seen people that use it that are hiding the... So a lot of people I notice use it for the location tracker and the item piece, but they don't use the character tracker. This character tracker is just for information purposes. It doesn't actually serve any purpose. I actually I put a new flag in on the latest build, and I noticed people that don't use the character. I don't think they noticed it. All right, focus here really fast. Nice. But effectively, I gave it the ability to hide. I added a new flag to hide the character selection, so that you get the item pieces and you get the location pieces, but you don't have to bother with switching characters back and forth. Because if you're just doing it for just personal purposes, there's literally no reason to use the character tracker. It doesn't actually do anything. I have no idea what I just got. Let me look at my menu really quick. Did I get anything important? No. Okay. Must have been the map. But yeah, I threw that one in there, and maybe I should have put a little thing on there, like a new thing, every time I put a new feature in, because I don't think anybody noticed it. It is kind of mixed in with the other flags. I know the people that I've noticed streams that they specifically don't track characters, and they sure as hell didn't notice it because it's not turned on. I put everything in the release notes, but I doubt people really read it. So. Okay, good. I just want to make sure that was working right. Well, here's where we're at. I think we actually want, once we get our Dark World access, I think we actually want the, what am I trying to say? We want Meyer to be a crystal so that we actually have to do it. That way we know we're going to get the boots. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Thoughts on the Dancer reveal? I think it's fine. You know, it's just another ranged. You know, on that level, it's just okay. I think it's slightly disappointing that Dancer wasn't a healer. But I mean, it's just another ranged, which is fine. I don't do the majority of the classes I do are not ranged anyway, so I probably won't even use it. Should I sequence break Zora? We have the money. Well, it's actually not a sequence break. It's just the way we're going to be doing it as a sequence break. Little Bombos. Yeah, we're gonna go in fake flipper here. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: you always need to add a DPS class. I feel since if you didn't add a DPS class, then I feel that would be a mistake. But if I don't know. I guess I'm a little mixed. It's a little unbalanced right now. You know, it's a touch imbalanced because this is going to be your third agility, effectively. Your third agility DPS to go with Machinist and Archer or Bard. So I guess on that level it's fine. I guess on that level it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would have been better if they added a third as well and also added a healer. But you can't have everything, so... So yeah, we're gonna just go right here and pop this so I don't... It's not worth the risk of getting Fake Flipper killed here. Because you can't Jesus walk. Red Harupi. It's gonna be a long walk either way, so... The only issue here is now we have to come back if we find either Moon Pearl or Flippers and get to get the waterfall. We want to move it that way. So. I mean, they would almost have to, I would think. Yeah, that's a big loss. All right, which way we going? Which way are we going? We gonna turn that shovel in? I think we're gonna turn that shovel in. Early enough, let's do the shovel check. And then we gotta go to Eastern, I think. I mean, we could go up and actually do Death Mountain. Do part of it. Without the Moon Pearl, it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult to consider doing massive sequence breaks. You're never gonna sequence break the Moon Pearl. Or at least very rarely sequence break the Moon Pearl. Very rarely. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to know. Here, you know what it's gonna do is if you wanted to level a healer, this will be a great time to do it if you wanted to level a new healer class. Because there's going to be an influx of leveling tanks. The question is, are they going to start at 50? Are they going to start at 60? What are the new classes going to start at? Did they actually mention that? I don't know if they did. Tentative 60? Okay. Let's see that. Alright, we're going to do Eastern. Well, they build them specifically so that it makes it a little bit easier to get started. Like, you know, they did it with the 30s too, the Dark Knight and you know, Ninja. You know, no, Ninja was different. Ninja was started at 1 because of the road. That was a little bit different. That was a mid expansion class, which is very strange. Well, we have a wizard available at our disposal. And because we got the lantern, we're going to go and do this, because it adds 1 additional chest. Yeah, it was 2-4. It's exactly what it was. That's a nice find. Yeah, I remember that. It just felt weird. And it felt really weird that they would release a mid-expansion, mid-to-end expansion class. That just doesn't happen. That shit gets saved for, you know, for expansions. Yeah, I mean, it's unique. That's for damn sure. Well, yeah, storyline, it made sense. And I guess if it's ready, you might as well do it. I mean, if they had already tested it, if they were going to do it for, you know, the next expansion or not, you might as well fucking release it. It's just more content for people, which is great. The content is great, fantastic. Yo, Hippos! Thanks, dude! I totally stepped over the line and I knew it. How you doing, man? There's 2. Some arrows is held with the fishes. So that is catfish. Because we got Zora already, and that was arrows. Or that was bombs. Hey, hey! Wow, that was a very important one, don't you think? And I just went to the wrong side. Well done, asshole. Wow, that was a good Eastern. That's fine. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? I guess let's check and see what we get first. I do not want to go to Death Mountain yet. There's no reason to go. Alright, let's go to our map. And what do we get? Red, of course, and it is Mire and Ice. One sec. Let me a sec. I'll answer your question there. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we're talking about. Is money a big thing? Yeah, it's... Here's the issue. There it is. Gil's obviously there's a huge if you're doing it for the economy, it's got an enormous economy. There is a problem with it, and that is the economy has a lot of, unfortunately there's a lot of gold farmers in 14. Damn it. Oh, that Gibdo's stuck. Wow. Really? Really, you're gonna do this to me? There's a lot of problems with Gil farmers, and it's a lot worse than I think WoW ever was. Oh yeah, it's a ton worse than WoW. It used to be absurd. Of course he is. It used to be. I'm actually gonna grab this. It used to be 1,000 times worse than it is now, where you couldn't even go to any of the towns without getting just totally spammed by Gil farmers. But they've improved it dramatically. So I don't do the auction house thing very much, or the auction board, or whatever the hell it's called anymore. Market board, yeah. I don't do much of it anymore, so it's a little bit I'm probably not the best person to answer that, but I know there's a lot going on out there. No, I don't actually need to do that there. Wait for that. I always wait, you know, that half second to a second just to get those things down the hole. He has been christened.
That's exactly what I'm telling her, but I can't spell christened. I gotta look it up.
The new fodder. I played off the first time in 3.5 years this weekend because it was free. Turns out 3 becomes a huge line. I didn't read the fine. What? What? What did they pull on you, hippos? I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna do the graveyard check. This is probably a mistake here. Oh! Well, that's garbage. I mean, it makes some sense, but you're not missing anything right now. The game is just not good right now. Yeah, it's... the content is good, but I just don't think the game is good. So I stopped playing. Ooh, well, Tempered's good. Okay, that's a decent find, actually. I'll take that. Yeah, okay, I know your type on that. I know somebody that used to be in our guild that was very similar to that. Has got, like, 8 bank tunes, and that's all they do is they just farm and sell. I know I'm talking about Wall. Of course I'm talking about Wall. He also stands in the fucking fire. Ah, that sucks, hippos. You're not missing anything. You're really not.
Yeah, they did a free weekend.
Is that what it was? Okay. Yeah, that's what hippos is saying, too. How is the the Yiddish? I'm done with mine. I only did the first 4 events. I came really close to qualifying on one of them. Probably should have, but I was having internet issues that day, and I lost a few minutes because I was fighting back and forth getting my stream back up. It kept dropping, and I was really fucking close, and ended up probably missing it by a couple of minutes. So I had a really good chance on one of them. That was the that was one of the Forge events. And I was really pissed about it because I was close where I felt I could have actually done it. And then I did one of the Catalites. Got really far. I was also drinking that day because it was St. Paddy's Day, so I was drinking while I was racing. Probably led to a lot of the frustrations. I was at Zero Miss before anybody finished, and I had like 6 Z wipes. That did not go well. I wasn't even intending on doing Catalite. We were racing early in the day, we got done, and we were like, what else are we gonna do? Hey, Catalite event's about to start, let's join it. I don't think the drinking didn't lead to the poor decision. The decisions were great. Again, we were at Z before anybody finished. The party was really unbalanced. Ooh, nice bow. The party was incredibly unbalanced, and it caused us some issues. So, yo, Catabat. Thanks, buddy. Happy Sunday. Yeah, I felt like we actually had a chance on that one. The problem is we had an incredibly slow party. So the Catalite was Cecil, Fu. The Fu was awesome. It was Cecil, Fu, I think Sid, Porum. Porum was great. And I can't remember the 5th character. I think the 5th character was worthless. I think it was Atella. And we actually routed it really well. You know, it came out again. We had a really good chance to win that. But the problem is that I had a good Cecil. Like, Cecil was perfect, exactly where you want Cecil to be. Had good equipment, but the team was so insanely slow that their unbalance made for a really bad Z fight because nobody could get turns in. So I was doing like it was like a 1-for-2 ratio on R turns versus Z turns, and it was just horrible. Yes, that one. So after we were done, I went back and I talked in the spoiler chat about it, and I was like, okay, I need a good explanation on this, is why it was so bad. And it really came down to is just the rest of the team was just so pitifully slow that it just wasn't possible to get any extra turns. It makes sense. What didn't make sense is the perfect 28 on Cecil and 4, and I mean this, 4 pre-turn Z shakes. 4. And that made no sense. I understand that no one else is going to get some turns in, but I still should have gotten Cecil's first couple of turns in. I wasn't giving it to me. And that didn't make any sense to me. So there was some yelling and some swearing. Turn that in again, the fact that it was St. Paddy's Day. And, yeah. That was not fun. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what it was. And the funniest things too, the funniest thing too is that the Z sprite that day was Deadpool. So it was Poolamus. And I actually found that hilarious that Deadpool just rocked the shit out of us. So, yeah, that was interesting. That was definitely interesting. Oh shit, I didn't want to do this here. Ah, that's a mistake. Oh, that's a 5, 8, 6, 7, 8 mistakes. How much? What is that? Is that almost a 10-second mistake? I'm watching my clock. That was a 9-second mistake right there. Because I forgot I found the book. I want to check out Bombos. That was a big mistake. It's been at least 20 minutes. Because I'm at the 28-minute mark. 9 seconds. That's a lot of seconds. What do I want to do here? I want to hit that. I don't want to walk by it. What do I want to do here? Do I want to wait on Desert? I think I'm going to wait on Desert just for a touch. I'm going to do Hype Cave, and then I'm probably going to go to Desert. But I want to do Hype Cave first in case of some booties. Yeah, we want to find some booties. That way we know if we're doing the... Because we have to do the long way to get through Desert and all that shit. Speaking of booties, we will have boots in this scene. So there will almost guaranteed to be a bonk game because Meyer is required. And that lovely flute is sitting on the library. So we will find us some booties. So good news, everyone! We will have a bonk game today. That's a nice fire rod. We're finding good items here. Speaking of those booties! Alright. Well, that's a pretty good start. Now we just need to find the hammer to really open this fucker up. Yeah, because it's funny right now. We actually can't get to we cannot get to Pod right now. Pod is still completely locked down because we don't have hook shot, hammer, or the flips. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to do Graveyard Ledge early, just because you can parlay it here and it's a lot easier. 3:52 left in the first. Duke's up by 1. Enemy! Okay, so let's go ahead and let's turn the flute in first. Let's turn the flute in. We're going to go up. We're going to actually finish. We'll do Mothula here. Then we mirror out. We do our book check at the ped. And fuck up our... Oh, oh, Jesus, I haven't picked it up yet. It's like, where's the flute? I know I'm getting it. I was thinking ahead. I was definitely thinking ahead. A little bit too far. Oh, that's the worst thing that could happen. If you're gonna forget an item like that, that's not the item to forget. Okay, well, we're gonna continue with the plan here, so we're gonna go ahead, we'll do, well, now we have our pod access. Oh, no, we don't! We still don't have pod access, because we don't have the hammer. We still don't. But yeah, we're gonna finish, we'll do Skullwoods really fast. We'll check the ped. After that, we'll go do Desert and check Mire. Sounds right. That sounds right. Kind of sucks that we're doing this again, but you know, because we were just here. But we cleaned out the items. Oh, no, we didn't. There's still one item in there. My bad. There's still an item in there. We only found one. And I think I just saw a scroll. Yes, we have our first forfeit of the day. 32 minutes. IRL stuff. That sucks. Hate to have to forfeit for that. Ow. Yeah, the tempered sword, so we don't care about the magic. Ow. Ow! Oh, shit! And now we gotta wait. Because the damn wall master. Damn it. And I don't think I hit that one right. I don't think that one counted. We'll find out in a second. Oh, it did. Okay, good. Item me? What do we need? We need hook shot. We need ice rod. We need hammer. We need cane. We don't need flippers, but they'll be out there somewhere. So that's the 4. We need 4 items. And mind I remind everybody, Aga is still not out of the question. There is a scenario where Aga is still required. Because we do not have access to Pod yet. And there's Bloom. An item, good. We don't have to check the rest. Alright, that's fine. Good. Let's try the portal over here so we don't have to run back into it when we leave. And let's do us a ped check, everybody. And Use this to become invincible. That is the Cane of Burna. Funny that actually might be in logic somewhere, some screwy logic. It is possible. It's just not likely. And survey says ether, so we do need ether at least. So let's check the... I'm going to skip Checkerboard and Agina's Cave. We'll do that after Desert. We are going to do Desert. There's zero reason not to do Desert right now. It's required. We have everything we need. We're literally standing outside a desert. Let's just do it. It'll be fast. Then we've got questions. Ice Rod is in the castle. Hey, guess what we have to go do? We have to do us some Castle Hyrule. I've actually not seen that verbiage is in the castle. Okay, this brings up an interesting question. I'm 90% sure we found that map. That dark chest was probably the map. I can't think of what else it would have been because it didn't show us anything and I didn't see... It wasn't rupees. I don't think it was bombs or anything like that. So that means that's -1 items potentially. That's 1 item potentially less. I am not... Does that increase or decrease the reasoning to go do Hyrule Castle? Or can we just do it at the very end? We'd have to do it anyway. Like, I have no reason to do that right now. But we're low on items right now. We're low on shit to check. So I don't know, maybe we do. Maybe we just do that just to see if there's anything else out there, you know, in inclusion of the Ice Rod, considering we have to do it anyway. It's been off and on all weekend. It's that March, April rain. So I think we will, because now we can get to Pod, which that makes a difference. Now the problem with this is we have to go around the long way still. We have to do it from Kakariko. Get the other one. This is not an item, we know that. Okay, so we're gonna leave here, we'll go do Agina, and we'll do Agina Checkerboard. That's a long walk if we have to do that, because we don't know where the hammer is yet. But there are 3 items, plus we get to check the, we'll check Pyramid on the same check, and we'll take it over to Pod. I think this is a good time for Pod, because it's a difficult check. How do you get into go mode? So you need to know which items you need for each particular dungeon. So, for instance, we need the hammer to finish several of the dungeons that are required. So we need the hammer to do Ice Palace. The hammer is required for that. It's required for Turtle Rock. So we know we need the hammer. The Cane of Samaria is required for Turtle Rock and Mire, so we know we need the cane. The Hookshot is required for Ganon's Tower, because we don't do hovering strats. But it's not required for Swamp Palace because Swamp Palace is a pendant. So you just need to know what items are required for what. So we're 3 items to go based. Well, we're 4, but we know where one of them is. So yeah. Different from from Final Fantasy. It's crystal and a way to get to the moon. This one's a little bit more complex because you need to know what each section is, what each dungeon goes to. I actually got asked this recently, how to compare, the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise versus, I'm actually going to go this way. This way should be faster. Versus this. And the way I termed it is, Final Fantasy is less about routing efficiently and more about knowing boss executions and what is required for what. Zelda is a little bit of both. It's a lot of execution, but there's a ton of routing. Like, routing is a factor in Free Enterprise, but not near as much as something like this. Because there's so many, you need, 12 items to get to go mode here, versus effectively 2 items in Free Enterprise. So it's a significant difference. Like, that right there is an efficient check of just doing, I got the pyramid check in at the same time. I'm going to do Castle Hyrule because I'm here. And I know that I need to do it because we saw the damn hint that said, hey, look at that ice rod. It's down here somewhere. So, it is. Real quick, I gotta do a map check. Did we get the map? We did. Okay, so it wasn't the map we got. I thought it was. Just wanted to be sure. Bombs. We used the key. The key was on. The key was for. I went through the back door. Okay, nothing else here, but alright. But again, at least it was efficient. I mean, no one's not going to do that unless they come here at the very, very end, and it's the last thing that they do, which in this case would actually be efficient, but I doubt that's going to happen. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised if people did that really early because there was 2 items in Eastern, and Eastern's not a good check. And the good news is we know we do not have to do we do not have to go up to Catfish. Now, there are 2 items at the waterfall that are available. Maybe we should have done those first because they're really easy checks. And we have everything we need to not have to save quit. So maybe we should have done that first. But, well, I mean, again, maybe we should have just done that first. I mean, that probably would have been slightly better in the routing, just because if the hammer happens to be at the waterfall, that's a pretty big field. So we're gonna do our pod check. 5 items. We still need the hook shot or the hammer. If we find the hammer, we can finish here. If we don't, but we have the hook shot, we can do a very, very super efficient death mount. Beyond that, there's really not much here to give a shit about. Kane would be interesting because Kane would let us, I toss the bomb here. That was dumb. I gotta wait. Kane would be a little interesting because that would get us one step closer to Meyer. That'd be a little... I wouldn't rush there or anything, but it'd be interesting. Like, the worst thing possible that could happen is us full clear this, flute out, go to the waterfall cave, which is probably the next thing we're going to do, find the hammer, and then have to come back. That would be really bad. That would be super bad. Some cash, and cash requires a big red bomb. I guess what we're not be doing today. No Pyramid Fairy for us. I hate clues. I really do. I wish the hint system wasn't in here. Do you guys remember that short time that... Oops. When the hint system was in Final Fantasy, and they had it in for like 3 days, and they took it out because they realized how bad it was? I wish they would have come to the same decision here. I hate them, but you have to do it. Yeah, there's tiles in here that you can talk to, and they'll give you hints about where items are at the sea. Ooh, look at that hammer! Oh, we don't need to do this now. Something, something, live, die, pod, something. Oops. Oh, we got that. Okay, good. I didn't hit the second one. All right. Now the seat is wide open. Now we're just 2 items from go. We need us a cane, and we need us a hook shot. That was a great spot for that hammer, too. Because now we get to do this and Easter, and we don't have to double dip it. And I totally missed that bomb, and that mini helmet kicked my ass. Oh, Cattlebat, don't. I don't want to hear about no hover seed. I don't want to know. But you're right, it could be. And I don't want it to be a hover seed. That would be so bad for us. That would be so bad. Hookshot right here would be great. I said hookshot right here would be great. It's not listening. Oh, you've been beyond and just haven't done them? Well, we know the rest of the place is loaded. It's something, I don't know with what, but it's loaded. Ah. Oh! Very delicious! Nom 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 nom. Well, this is how I got into rando stuff. So I've been doing this now for what, a year and a half, 2 years now, something like that. It's been it would have been the summer of 17 is when I started. What, me? I'm not just starting. I don't know what you mean. And then, you know, that was kind of the whole rando craze. I'm gonna catch the corner there. Come on. And then I found Free Enterprise, and then I started doing that because Final Fantasy IV is still my favorite Final Fantasy. So I'm gonna grab some arrows here. So then I saw that, and I'm like, well, you know, I've never really been a speedrunner of the game, but let me see if I can learn it. And I'm average. Definitely not good, but I'm average. Alright, so we need 2 items now. I'm sorry, we need 2 items. We still need Ether. I keep forgetting about Ether. But now we can go do Death Mountain effectively, or efficiently. So we're going to finish this up, and then we're going to go do, we'll go do Death Mountain. We'll do a full 100% clear Death Mountain. And then, hopefully we just find the last 2 items. We're done. We also don't know what Turtle Rock is. Turtle Rock could be Quake. But yeah, this is a... I mean, let's put it this way. Link to the Past was always in a top 5 of mine of games of all time. It always is. It's a fantastic game. And then I saw this, and I'm like, that looks like the funnest thing ever. And now I'm just totally addicted. Fireball? No, you dodged! Uh-oh. It's a little tight when it's down like that, when you're down on the edge, because it can kill you. I just realized how few hearts we had. Okay, so now we've got decisions to make after this. So, again, we're going to do Eastern, and we're going to go to Death Mountain. There's way too many items up there to not do Death Mountain. Then we have to probably go do Ice. And, of course, I don't want to go do Ice, because why the hell would you want to do Ice? Who wants to do Ice Palace? Nobody wants to do Ice Palace. Especially not me. Cold Stare doesn't even want to be an Ice Palace. Cold Stare wants to get the fuck out. Oops. Like, Cold Stare would like to hang out and maybe, I don't know. Thieves Town is nice this time of year. +1 bonk. I hear Thieves Town is really nice this time of year. Wants to visit Turtle Rock, we're gonna stand. That is true! Cold Stare can't even move without our help. That's a really good point. I never actually thought of it that way, but you're 100% right. I'm stuck in this fucking ice. That's a really good point. Damn it. That was not an intentional hit. Because sword beams actually aren't the worst thing in the world right here. For that one. The rest is garbage. Oh man, yeah, that's done. No quick kill today. Oh, recovery quick kill! I've never done that. I've never actually done that. I've never recovered the quick kill before. It's a first for everything. Alright, let's start clearing this now. So, the question will be, are we going to dive into Hera? I might check the first two with Hera, just to see what's in there. I don't know why I kept walking, but... I mean, I guess we can just step in and see what the first two chests are in Hera, and probably stop from there, because I don't think I'm going to go any further than that. Yeah, that's probably right. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Okay, no, it doesn't. I didn't know that. Okay. Ah. Away. Okay, there we go. You know what? We're just gonna go check this. I don't think the hints are that important right now. And I'm definitely not gonna go out of my way to get that. We're so close to go. I think I'm just gonna forego the hints. It'll save us, hopefully, a little bit of time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did you do? Oh, you snipped the recovery? Okay, good. You didn't snip the nom 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 nom. No, it's good. It's good. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. I'm gonna grab this even though I shouldn't, and I'm gonna leave. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go because the next one's the key. Shit, I probably should have checked the clue though. That clue I should have checked. It's either big key or little key. Either way, I'm not going any further. So. Okay, that's checked off. Would love this to be not Quake. I would love this to be not Quake. Fuck you. Alright, we're 3 items away from go mode. That's gonna change this now because... I mean, we'll see where we finish here and what we end up with. Because we still have, what, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more items up here.
Why can't I use this?
So, still a lot of shit up here. And then we just gotta, I think we just gotta hightail it to ice after that.
I still don't completely understand how to meld shit. I don't understand why
$20. Mirror shield, that's interesting. $20. $50. Wow, that was disappointing. I mean, we're being super efficient with our checks, but we're just still 3 items out. Oh, come on. Alright, so there's 8 items left here. 7 items left here. Gotta have something here, right? Right? Ooh, right in the butt. I really gotta stop blowing myself up. It's not good. Blowing yourself up, I wouldn't recommend it. Not unless you want some calamari. And then, well, octopus and all. Is this a dud? This looks like a dud. I mean, quality of life, but that's a fucking dud. That's a dud. That's a dead. That's a good deadword right there. That is a wonderful use of deadword. Well done. That is the proper time to use a deadword. Hey Mooner, what's up, dude? This is the check I'm concerned about right here. This is the one. And it meant nothing. Say cart. Alright, so we're going to do Ice Palace, and we're going to find all 3 items. Matter of fact, we're just gonna find everything in here. Some arrows in Ganon's tower. Thank you. You've been fantastic. I stopped checking hints. Of course, the one hint that we skipped probably tells us exactly where the cane is. There's not much left after this. We have 1 item in Hera. We know the pet is dead. We have 6 items in Swamp. And that's got to be our next bet, is go to Swamp, which, unfortunately, we're going to be a little behind at that point. I said 3 items in here. That kind of disqualifies it already. But Swamp Palace is going to have shit. It's got to have something. My biggest worry right now is the Green Pendant Feast Town. Because it's 2 items plus Green Pendant. It's accessible very early. And we did front 4 as we always do in this situation. So, and I know a lot of people won't do it. They'll full clear regardless. But we did it before we had the hammer too, so. Did you guys know that Dodongo dislikes smoke? I bet you didn't know that. Gotta do that. I did that. I set that up too fast because the fire bar hadn't passed yet. Don't do that very often. And at least now, I mean, we have Butter Sword, we have Red Mail. I'm not at all worried about health at this point. I still have a Red Goo too if we absolutely needed to use it. Alright, come on. Give me some good news. Bombs and Compassed, Fire-Locked in Misery Mire. Okay. That's actually... It's only effective if we have to go into Mire for something. Means we're 1 item. We only have 1 item in Mire to get. That actually is not the worst clue in the world. Could have been worse. Come on. No! Damn it! Don't do this, Ice Palace. You and I have actually been pretty good lately. You know, we've been getting along fairly well, but right now you're toying with my emotions. Don't toy with me, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, well... That's a good news, bad news. Unfortunately, we have chosen poorly. At least we don't have to go do the asshole chest, but still, it's kind of a dud. Do we oh shit, we have to use bombos here. Yeah, we're in that weird spot. I think we're at like we're at that halfway point. Not gonna chance it. We have to use bombos instead of fire rod. I think we are just short on magic. Where you get that 7.5. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have Butter Sword. I would not get a chance that one and have to fucking mirror out. That would be disastrous. Alright, well, we go to Swamp. There's nothing else we can do. We just gotta go to Swamp. He's sleeping in the basket. He knows the consequences of sleeping in the clothes basket. Eventually, you gotta get him out. Troy, our fuzzy butt cat, every time that my wife does laundry, when the basket comes up, he will lay in it. He will fall asleep. Doesn't matter if it's the dirty clothes or the clean clothes, he will sleep in it. He will definitely do it. Hey, big boy. He knows. He knows. He knows. Did it again. That right there is my worst muscle memory part of this entire game, which is walking into the dam and starting off with a dash. That right there is literally the worst piece of muscle memory I need to kick in this game. Oops. Did you know that race ROMs don't have spoiler logs? Well, here's good news, bad news. Good news is, if we find Quake, we keep going. Because Quake literally does nothing without Kane. If we find Ether, we keep going. Because Ether gets us into Mire, but there's only one item in there. So the bad thing would be is if we find like Kane and Ether, but not Quake. Or vice versa, and then we leave. And we leave an item in here. So if in a perfect world we find Kane first, Ether second, Quake third. In a perfect world, that's the order we find these. But hell, there ain't much left. We've got this, we have Thieves Town, we have Hera. We have 3 pendant dungeons out there. And hammer pegs? And that's literally all we have left, so... And Spike Cave. Spike Cave is actually weird right now because we don't have an invincibility item, but it's kind of it's available, and we can easily do it. That's a weird one, actually. And actually, change that. There is an invincibility item available. We know Can of Burn It is available in Clear. I'm going to not do left side swamp. Let's just keep going. I'm sure that the clue that we skipped in Hera told us exactly what was on left side swamp, and it's probably 2 unique items. It's like Kane and Quake are both left side swamp. You should go there. That being said, if we don't find anything in here, we're going back. So I wouldn't mind losing this one. Kane. Keep going, though. Kane does not actually change our logic. We gotta keep going. Okay. So let's full clear this. What's left? Ah. I want to get hit by this thing so that I lose my sword moves. Thank you. Thankfully, it's really convenient. You usually get hit anyway. And let's not do cool strat. That would suck. How the hell did that happen? Oh, you're being a dick. there's 2 items left. Oh, it's Quake! 1 item left. Ah! And now Turtle Rock is open. Ah! Yeah, we're going. I was playing 2 co-op bingo races today. One of them was Key Sanity. Both had required GT. Ah! That's wonderful. We played one yesterday, too. You know, the one we did yesterday. The inverted Key Sanity Blackout Bingo. That required it, because the big key to freaking Skullwoods was in GT. Oh my god, we totally screwed that race up so bad. 1 key, and that's what it is. When you do Key Sanity Bingo, you just have to count on it. You just count on that being a thing. Because it's going to be. Of course he will. Ooh, mirror. Oh, that's kind of grody. So, again, good news, bad news. We're going to full clear this. If we find Ether, we're going to go. There are 6 items up here because there's also Mimic Cave. We are Ether away from Hard Go, too.
Oh, he went in his little...
Let me take a look. Some cash is held by someone friendly. I have no idea if we found somebody friendly that's holding cash at this point. I honestly don't know. No, actually, I can't think of anybody that we did that. Oh yeah, you just got home. You haven't used it yet. Okay. I mean, that is a progression item, technically. Or, it's or not a progression, it's a fetch quest. But... Ah, crap. It's just off on that. Oh, I hate it when that thing gets so close like that, because then you don't know if the jelly is going to start its little buzz and pouring out for buzz. Moment of silence for buzz. Thank you. If you don't know if he's gonna start doing his shit and knock you off. Oh, okay. Well, we had to full clear, so... We did find the big key, but we still have to full clear. We just need us some ether. Ooh, oh shit, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah. Saw that coming. Fuck you. Dink. We're gonna full clear this anyway, so it doesn't matter. It did not have to be key. Key could have been a big choice. Ooh, I'm low. Yeah. Oh. Alright, where is Ether at? If it's not here, the best place it could be is Batman. because we don't have mushroom yet, so there's no fake powder. And that would require coming in here anyway, so... Oh shit, I should have checked in first before doing this. It's a 30 second save if it happens to be in the big chest. I always do that. I don't know why I didn't. Still 4 items to go here. What's up?
I got an invite.
Thanks, Cattlebad. Ether one time. That is a map. That sounds nothing like Ether. They don't even share a character. There are no characters shared. Duke UCF is still tight. 4-point game with 14 to go. Alright, so we have fetch quests galore after this. And a bug net. Because why not? One item left. Ow, he shot me in the ass. It's not here. Well, we have to hope that it is behind one of the items we just picked up, because it ain't here. Because this is map or compass, whatever one's left. I'm pretty sure I counted 5. It's unfortunate. Like I said, worst case scenario is that it's in... It's the compass. Worst case scenario is that it's in either Hera or Green Pendant. Oh, damn it! Ugh. Wow. That was a bad... Oh my god. Okay, hold up here, boys. We have a problem. Which one of these is it? One of these has got magic. That's never happened. I have never had that happen before. Wow. How do you fuck that up? That was an epic fuck up. What is that, 2 minutes? 2 minutes? Something like that? I didn't even know that was possible. I did not know that was even possible. To screw that up on that level. I'm not even gonna fuck with you now. I've had worst Trinex fights. No, actually, no, change it. I haven't. I've never had a worst Trinex fight. Jesus Christ! Just kill the damn thing! Holy shnikes! What a mess that was. That one's not for the album. That one's not for the album. You can, that never happened. Didn't happen. Never happened. What you talking about? I know what you're talking about. Never happened. We didn't die with red mail, gold sword, Trinex. Never happened. I'll deny it to my grave. Pick that up. That's not what we care about. Alright, we gotta hope that we gotta hope the mushroom is the key here, because if not, we're pretty fucking screwed. Because then we're left with just a few spots remaining, including left side of swamp. And that's not good. That is how you say bad. I mean, we'll do Thieves Town next, but this is it. I mean, if it's not here, we're fucked. We're gonna be at least 5-10 minutes behind the lead. The only, and I mean only, thing that could be is if it's in the big chest inside of Thieves Town. That would be the only saving grace, because nobody would have the hammer here. If you did Thieves Town at this stage, you would never have had the hammer. But this is what we want it to be. Again, worst possible spot right now would be left side swamp. We're not going back there. There ain't much left. It was a required dip into Turtle Rock. All right. Hey, that's actually pretty fucking good. That's actually pretty good. It means we did the minimum. I mean, we died to Trinex for some odd reason, but... we also do know that the big key is not left-hand side locked, which means we have a great chance of a Godmire here. Even if it's not a Godmire, we're not going to be checking a lot. So, because there's only one item in here, and we don't care about it. I mean, we're fully decked out right now. Alright, hit me, Matsuri. What you got? So it saved time there. The only thing we did do that we didn't need to was... We did full clear ice, but everybody in this scenario is going to full clear ice. I'm not worried about that being a deal breaker. I'm gonna send you a discard, might be something. Okay, yeah, send it to me. I'm looking for new ideas for shenanigans runs, honestly. Oh. Yeah, I'm not getting this one. Ah, Mirror Shield! I forgot this actually bounces those things. Totally forgot that it does that. Alright, so someone's probably gonna sub 30 this, sub 130. I would not be shocked if somebody is already in GT. We probably would be, or be getting very close if we hadn't taken a horrible death. Unfortunately, we did clear most of this, so... Come on, give me that Godmire. Have you tried co-op with shared inventory? No, I've heard of it. I don't play on emulator, though, so it's not possible to do, you know, on console. No, there's only 2 places it can be. So, Catabout, the shared, there's 2 versions of that. There's co-op shared, where you and I play, and we share inventory. And then there's the other one, the other shared, which is, you and I are competitors, and I can find your items in my item pool. And that is the build that no one will ever play with me, because I'll never find your shit. I just want you to know that. Is you'll find all of my shit, and I will last location yours. The multi-world, yes. I will guarantee I will last location your shit. It's not even a question. It's just a guarantee. You need the ice rod? Guess what? I'm finding it at 2 hours. So yeah, there's that. At this point, I would just like to get to GT before somebody finishes. I think I have a chance, but I don't think it's incredibly likely. It's still in development, but I've heard people do it. I've heard people talk about it. Damn. Ah! Kill that muscle memory, you dumbass! You know what? I just need to learn Spooky Glitch. I just need to do it. That should be numero uno on my list of things to do, is just to do Spooky Glitch, because there's no reason not to do it. Yeah, go, do it. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Let's just go ahead and walk into this shit for no reason. Since we're good at that. Took one for the team there, didn't you? We're gonna save quit here. We're not gonna do a, we're not gonna mirror out, so. Alright, to the town. Alright, we got the other item in here. There's a 50-50. It was there in the big chest. Okay, concept is either everyone gets the same seed on a different card, or everyone gets the same card, gets different seeds. Okay. I'll have to see what you posted. Because I'm curious how you'd balance that. Alright, I got a second here, I can check this. So that is... Okay, so you're saying just items? I see what you mean. Okay. I feel like it's probably too random. I feel like that would probably be too random. I mean, this seed's a great example of ether. I mean, ether is buried deep. And you could clear Kakariko and be done. The other thing that I know people are they'll bitch about is the concept of, only got the GT. I'm surprised no one's finished. The concept of if you do it for a full item inventory, it turns it into a glorified Triforce hunt. I actually got some pushback on this one because I had a mode very similar to that where I was like, you need to find all of the quality of life objects. And Ari made a really good point. It's like, that's just a glorified Triforce hunt. And it is. It's a glorified 13 of 13 Triforce hunt or whatever it was. So there is some truth to that, and that's why I stopped doing that. I actually, come on, really? I changed that mode because of that. So I think there's just, yeah, I feel like there's just too much RNG in that one, where that would be way too difficult to balance. I could definitely throw it at them, though, and see what they say. Ow. Gotta be careful, I'm out of magic here. Come on, give me one key. Give me a key. Hey, we got our magic back. We have no more quality of life available to us. It is all gone. Now it's, do we find the big key before somebody finishes? There's no way we're winning this race. Zero chance. Zero chance because of that death in Trinex. Now it's just, can I finish before people get close? That was a horrible fucking Trinex death. Oh, come on, really? -1 bonk. I just cheated you guys out of a bonk. Yeah, and there's Ari. Ari's done. Of course Ari's done. It's fucking Ari. He's the king. We're still 7 out. Exactly 7 out, really. Of course Ari's done first. Why wouldn't Ari be done first? Alright, so we're going to be between 6.5 and 7 behind the leader, depending on how well we do our GT here. Which is exactly where I expected to be based off of what we did. So, my expectations were exactly what they ended up being. Hey, Shiver, what's up, dude? Oh, shit. I'm gonna get Red Bullied, yep. And at least we skipped it. Duke is up 5 with 8 to play. Ah, there's a bad room there. Bad room there. Get down here. I don't want sword beams, though. I wouldn't mind taking a hit here. That's why I didn't want sword beams. Hit me, damn it. Okay, not hit me twice. Take a shot for every... Okay, now that is hilarious. I'd like to say yes. I had a 4-day weekend though, so you only get more weekend if I also get more weekend. And I'm not gonna get any more weekend because, well, I know I'm not getting any more weekend. So I'm sorry to say, I don't think you're gonna get more weekend. You'll get some more in 5 days. Should I pick that up? No, we haven't. But we are going to take that hit. Because we hit the corner. Well, she usually works on Saturdays, so yeah, she would come home and see me just a pile on the floor. She would get a kick out of it. But yeah, she wouldn't want to deal with the aftermath. So no one else is done, actually. Uh-oh, that was not good. He's gonna go crazy here. Oh, no, he didn't. Does that count more than that? Or is it just the gold sword does more? Now we actually are racing for second here still. That's really remarkable considering what we did. We got less than 2 minutes left. Huh. Nope, never mind, seconds in. We would be done right now if it wasn't for the Trinex death. Is it tempered on the pokes? No! I knew that was coming! You bastard! Oh, this one could be ugly too. It is. Okay, I didn't know that actually. Wow, what a bad Agatu. Yeah, we would have been done by now. So that Trinex death has cost us 1 spot for sure. Okay, honest to God, I did not know that. I thought pokes all had the same strength. I didn't realize it was always a tier down. Hey, I learned something today. All right, so let's see how many other this cost us. It's cost us 1 spot already. We would be in second place if it wasn't for that death. So we actually routed this better than we thought. Well, I knew sword beams was. I didn't know for the pokes though. Do you think I got him? You think I got him? I always love seeing how many I can squeeze in there. If we get a good Ganon, we could still podium this one. It's gonna be close. It mattered anyway. That's a triple, though. Oh, you cheesed me out of a triple! That was a good triple. Alright, for the bronze medal. Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniper. No, sniper. Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping. Oh, shit. I had the wrong... Oh, come on. No, don't do this. Whoo! Yeah, I saw it. I saw I was too high. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. This was a 7,000 series try. I've never seen that before. Do you guys remember the race we finished? We actually still got third on that. That's really good. The race we finished that we fell off. That's what happens. That's what happens when you fall off. When you're too high up. Yeah, I still have that clip. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This guy. That's what happens when you're too high, and that's when you can fall off in the fanfare. Oh my god, how long ago was that? That was a year and a half ago. That was in January of 18, so it was just over a year. And, yeah, and then... That clip always makes me laugh. We're gonna kind of go in that middle range here. Yeah, we almost did that again. I noticed when we were in the fanfare, I'm like, this doesn't look right. I'm too high. But I wasn't going to fix it until it was done. Yeah, it's such a weird glitch. Yeah, yeah. Well, I've never corrected it in the middle like that, so I wasn't sure what that would do correcting it in the middle, so I wasn't going to test it. I was not going to test it. What are we at? 38-39 for marathon goal. We're wonder what? That's 30% basically? Oh my god, UCF just took the lead. Gloin just finished. Oh wow, everybody just finished. Gloin finished, PKR finished, Alus finished. Everyone's finishing. Remind me, you want a slender block in the marathon. Hours night. That is never gonna happen. Never, 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 never gonna happen. What do you think? No. No. But what do you think is never gonna happen? Yes.
Oh gosh, guys.
Not gonna do it. Yeah. So yeah, we missed second place by the Trinex death. Everything else was routed pretty well. I suspect most people did do full clear of Ice Palace the same way that we did. We skipped Left Side Swamp, which is great. We skipped back of Thieves Town, which is super great. And we didn't have to do Harrow, which is great. We did clear everything else. It's like we didn't gain time at any other location. So this one's going to be all about execution and routing efficiency, which is why Airy won by 5 minutes. So, because that's what he does. Because he's stupid fucking good against this. And I have to play him every goddamn Saturday. Every Saturday I have to play him. Beats me most weeks. I think the Dream PLS movie is pretty good. Oh, is that the, yeah. I actually don't mind seeing movies like that are more psychological. I kind of enjoy those. And yes, I am going to watch the new Twilight Zone. You bet your ass I'm going to watch that. I love the Twilight Zone. When I say I don't care for scary things, that's a different type of scary. That part I'm cool with. I like the psychological shit. I just don't care for the jump scare shit. Exactly. And that I totally would be game for that. I'd totally be game for that. Yeah. I mean, there's still, like, you know, some of the old Twilight Zone shit still has, you know, jump scares attached to it. Even the, that would be the worst. Actually, Matsuri, that would be funny as hell, though. I would appreciate the humor after I got myself off the floor. I would appreciate that humor. That would be hilarious. Oh, really? That sounds good. Actually, CBS, that... I wouldn't do... I wouldn't get the CBS shit for the Star Trek stuff. I'm somewhat interested in doing it for the Twilight Zone stuff, even though I know I could get it. You know, I can get it wherever. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I mean, they're actually... The problem is, now we're getting away... Like, everyone was getting away from cable so that you could do, you know, streaming services, and now you've got all these individual streaming services, and you're going to be doing a la carte streaming services, and then you're right back where you were. If you want to get all of your content, now you're paying $15 here, $7 here, whatever. You know, I have 3 different streaming services that I subscribe to right now, and I only really watch one of them. Well, one of them comes free. I guess I'm not going to count Amazon. That comes free with Amazon Prime. But I pay for Hulu and Netflix. Although actually Hulu comes free with my my Spotify sub, so. And the number is this guy. Boom! You know why I guessed that right? Because I was a -1 bonk. I took a bonk away from you guys. I stole a bonk. I stole a bonk in the hookshot room going to the Stalfo room. Because I accidentally picked up the thing, and I stole a bonk. Otherwise, it would have been 16, not 15. What was it earlier? Nom 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 nom. Oh shit. All right, boys and girls. That's going to do it for us right now. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the stream for right now. We might come back later this evening. It depends what kind of basketball is going on. I want to finish watching this game, and we're going to figure out dinner. So have a lovely, lovely rest of your guys' weekend, even though there's only a few hours left. I'm shocked nobody commented on the fact I'm not wearing a white t-shirt. I'm shocked there were no comments on this. I kind of expected it, but hey, so be it. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you guys later.